Studios. My name is Sarah, and today we will be making a paper self-portrait. For this project, you're going to need a pencil, a pair of scissors, a glue stick, a permanent marker, 6 colors of construction paper, 1 piece of cardstock, and 2 scrap pieces of paper that you can sketch on. Alright, to start this project, we first want to practice our mark making and making lines and patterns. So on 1 page of scrap paper, you're going to practice different shapes. Think about triangles that may be attached to each other. Think about patterns that you might see outside. Maybe you're walking by a house, you see some bricks. Try a brick pattern. So those are made out of rectangles, right? So you could do another pattern. The bricks are going different directions. How about if you go outside in your garden? You see lots of flowers. Just practicing my little lines and swirlies. Try them in different directions. Alright, and then maybe you went to the beach recently and you really liked all the waves. You can accent your waves, add a lot more lines. Maybe you just want to do a bunch of circles and dots, different sizes. Alright, and you can practice on both sides of your paper. So once you have a couple designs that you like, you can transfer them to your cardstock. Alright, and you can do them first in pencil and then over top with marker, or you can just go straight in with the marker. I'm going to start with my marker. And I really liked those waves. Alright, and I also like those bricks, so I'm going to make some bricks in the background here. What else did I really like? I liked the triangles. Kind of make them look like diamonds. Right, and you can keep adding until you're happy. If you want to color some things in, you can. But we're just going to make a black and white background for this because all of our color is going to come with our portrait. I'm just going to color in some of these bricks. And I'm going to leave this space empty because I know that that's where I'm planning on putting my face. So I don't need to fill it all up. But you can if you want to. I'm just going to put that to the side, and now I'm going to take my other piece of scrap paper and a pencil, and we're going to create our self-portrait using different shapes. So we're not trying to make something that looks exactly like you, it's just the idea of you, maybe just a mood or feeling. So you're going to want to pick a color that's going to be your skin, your face, and your neck. I think I'm going to go with purple. Now my skin isn't usually purple, but in this portrait it will be. And just for my head, think about what shape your face might be. Some of us actually have square faces, round faces, oval, I said round. Maybe if you have a rectangle face, I don't know. Maybe you have a triangle face today. I'm just gonna do kind of an egg shape. Think about, so your scrap paper is just as big as your other paper. So you can practice your pieces on there, or your shapes. I know I need kind of an oval shape for my head. And then maybe I'll do a half moon. You made a crescent. You can do, it's half a circle, and another half circle on the inside. Maybe I can add a bun. And then for a neck, all you need are 2 lines. Going down from your head. That looks like my head's a little bit small, so I'm actually going to make it bigger. It's okay, you can adjust. That's why we have the scrap paper. My half moon a little bigger. First I want to cut out my face and my neck. And you can cut them out of the paper and trace them, or draw them straight onto your construction paper. Head I'm going to cut out and trace. And for my neck, I'm going to use the piece that I cut out, but then remember I want it to kind of extend behind my head. So I can line this up. Use the edge of your paper if you've got a straight edge. I'm going to draw the sides. I'm just going to draw it a little bit higher than my paper. It's looking pretty good. Now let's see for my hair. Remember, because I drew part of my hair on there. Gotta make sure I use enough hair. I'm gonna trace this part. There we go. Next, I'm gonna need some eyes. So I can use that same scrap paper that I had for my head. Decide where my eyes are gonna be and how big they are. You can do your eyes in multiple layers. So maybe I wanna do the back of my eyes could be triangles. Just cut out one. And I'm gonna use yellow. Yellow in the back. I need to add some pupils. And for those, I'm just going to draw a circle. I'm actually going to use my scrap paper for this one. You don't have to. You can use a different color. If you didn't use purple, maybe they're going to be purple. Almost there. Maybe purple again. I'm just going to draw some even smaller circles. Or maybe I do a weird shape, like a flower. There we go. Got some eyes. How about a nose? Make a nose out of some blue paper. And again, it's just the idea of a nose. So it could be a straight line. It could be a triangle. It could be a circle even. I have a Grover nose. Does Grover have a blue nose? Alright, and then I gotta slap on a smile. I'm going to use some black construction paper, and I could do a half moon, like that, like a watermelon, and that could be a big smile. Or I like to make funny squiggly lines for my mouth, like that. Alright. And then I'm going to use, got some red here. I want to make some lips. Like that. And that. But I want them to extend on top of the black, so I'm going to make them a little bit bigger. I can cut them down later. They don't quite fit. And you don't have to add lips. Maybe you want to add some teeth. Or maybe you still have some spinach stuck in there from last night. You can put your spinach teeth in there. Oh, that looks silly. Okay. Alright, and now I'm just going to glue all my pieces down. Well, actually, maybe I think I actually want an accessory for my hair. It's very pink. So I think I need, what color can I use? I like blue. So maybe I want to add a headband right there. Get an idea of where it is. Trace it actually like this. That's where I want it to lay. That could be my headband. Now I want to glue all my pieces down, so I want to start with what's in my background. So for me, that's my neck is the furthest thing in the back. I'm going to erase any pencil marks I have. I haven't cut off. I'm going to take my glue and try to make sure your neck lines up with the bottom of the page. If you wanted to add like a necklace or maybe a scarf, you could add that on top of there. Mix them up. This is gonna go here. You know you've done a good job if your self-portrait makes you smile. I'm just gonna add little pupils to the very middle. And then you're done. Thank you for joining me today. Join us again for another installment of Let's Create with City of Tampa's Art Studios. And remember to stay calm, stay kind, stay safe, and as always, stay creative. Bye.